A good afternoon to you, viewers. Welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Careers Bistro, where we dive straight into the corporate world. My name is Michelina Vatises, and I will be your host today. On to my left, I am joined by Paulus Weyulu from Paratus Namibia, who is a fiber support technician. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we dive into your profession, can you just tell me about yourself, briefly about yourself?
Okay, I'm Paulus Weyulu. I'm a fiber support technician in Paratus. I joined Paratus since 2017 in September. Before I get my official in Paratus, I was a contractor for Paratus for almost a year. Therefore, that is the time I joined my life in
Paratus. Okay. And what made you come to Paratus? What led you to Paratus?
Since 2016, I left from North to come look for a work in Window. Then that is the time I be a contractor. I meet with one guy in Paratus. Then I came as a contractor. Then from there, I joined Paratus.
So that's where your journey started as a contractor. And how has that journey been so far for you?
It was very, very, let me say, it was faster. Since we come in Paratus, there was no fiber technician. And then it was for my pressure to learn about fiber. Because first I just read about fiber on the Google, and then I see how market for the fiber is, how important of it. Then I just realized this is the future for the whole world. Let me start it with it.
Okay, speaking about fiber, what exactly do we think about when we hear the word fiber? What do you do as a fiber support technician?
For fiber, we are splicing, testing, all those kind of things. When it's coming to the fiber, when you are talking about fiber, it's something which is having a fast internet in the world.
Okay.
It's the physical connection on the world.
Okay. And can you give me more insight about your educational background?
I don't have a really education. Since I left, I completed my grade 12 in 2010. Then from there, I went for the farming to assist my father for 5 years again. Then from there, from the farm, that's only when I come to do fiber. In terms of doing fiber, I get also a certificate of fiber technicians in
Paratus.
Paratus. Paratus is the one who did it for me, just to do a training. Then that's only what I have.
All right. And was there a single incident or event that inspired you to focus on fiber installing?
Yes, almost.
A lot, hey?
A lot.
Okay, can you give me a few incidents?
The important things in the terms of networks. Let me say you get even a village or any complex just to design a network for such kind of place. Then once you are done, you're gonna see how happy customer are they. It's gonna inspire you to do more types of that kind of works in your futures. It's very important to see someone who is happy because of you.
And that's what matters the most, all about making the client happy.
Yeah.
Okay. And who or what inspires you the most in your career? Who inspires you the most in your career? Or what inspires you the most about fiber installing?
The most part which is inspiring me in terms of fiber is only that the fiber is something which is keep my life busy. Then that's the way, let me say, it's the one canceling a lot of unnecessary movement in my life because I'm always busy.
Always busy.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you take us through, when you get to the office, what is the first thing you do? What does your day consist of as a technician?
Before I go to the office, let me say, before I leave my house, always used to play. Once I go in the office, I used to take a cup of coffee
Always, to start your day.
Yeah, that's a way of starting the day.
Yes.
Then I'll go for the meeting, which is almost starting always 7:30. That is for every day. Then from there we're gonna get our job card, go in the fields, see how we're gonna tackle your day.
Okay, so when you get your job card, what does the job card entail?
The job card is just indicating how many customer you're gonna, which customer you're gonna attend on that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what project has been the most fulfilling and humble and fulfilling for you? What job? The jobs. Okay, as you said, you get a job card and you get a lot of customers. So which one stands out for you? That you feel like this is my achievement.
Yeah. I did designing for the village called Fingerstein, just outside of Windows. Then that is the most things, because since I'm done with that project, I've never seen a complaint from customer. That is very happy to me to see the whole village just happy because of the networks.
Okay, for us that do not have knowledge on fiber, can you just maybe explain to us, there is 4G, there's 5G and fiber, so how is the 4G and the 5G interlinked with fiber? Because you mentioned that it's fast internet, and how does it enable it to be fast? Because I see 5G is more faster than 4G, and can you just explain that process?
For 4G and 5Gs, those are network which is gonna be getting signal from the tower.
Okay.
And then for fiber, it's a cable itself.
So it has nothing. So fiber has nothing to do with the tower.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. For fiber to go in a tower, only if I need to power up any of the equipment. But for those 4G, they have already their physical equipment separating from the cables.
Okay. And would you tell me what's the one thing on your bucket list that you would most surprise your friends and colleagues at work?
I want to work on the cable industry.
You want to work in the cable industry?
The one is connecting the whole world. I want to see myself there.
Okay. And in the next 2 years, where do you see yourself in this industry? And do you see yourself at Paratus? Do you see yourself improving yourself more at Paratus? Or do you want to branch out?
I just want to see myself different in Paratus again. I don't think I'm gonna leave for now, because I have a vision to bring the company in a different stage. That's why I think even by 5 years, I want to see something change in the company.
Okay. And what do you hope to achieve professionally before you retire?
I don't think. Unless I will go back for the farmings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a love for farming, hey? Because I see it's the second time that you mentioned it.
Farming is my hobby.
Okay.
I did it for just once I complete my school. Then I was very impressed to do it.
Okay. Can you just tell me, let's just take a step back to your fiber, your support you as a support technician. Why do you think it's important? Because for me, I feel, it's frustrating if the internet is not fast, or if I have network problems. Seeing the fact that we have so many mobile telecommunications companies here, why do you think it's important for fast network?
For you to get a fast internet, it's very important, because whatever you're gonna do, it's like everything's in nowadays is just gonna be done online, or it's gonna just depending on networks. If you don't have a network in the house, or in a company, it's like everything is closed. It's a way of opening all the gate for the world. Therefore, I think the fiber is gonna take over for the.
I see. Fiber is most definitely going to take over in the next few years.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And what piece of advice, lastly, would you have for someone who wants to follow in your footsteps?
He must be focused, very focused. Then he must leave what is not needed in his ways.
Okay.
When you need something first you must know your day, what kind of effects is gonna interrupting what you're gonna do.
Okay, so as
Yeah.
there you've heard it from the horse's mouth. You should be focused and leave what is not needed. Thank you so much for joining me, Mr. Paulus Weyulu. He is from Paratus Namibia, and he's a fibre support technician. Before I leave you, please remember that we have the Namibia Tourism Expo, which is slated to take place from the 4th till the 7th of November. So please do come in numbers. There are tickets out. You can buy your tickets at eticket.na. Or you can watch the following video to see the T's and C's. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, madam. Thank you.